What's going on, YouTube? So, in case you didn't know, this was the beginning of the final 32 for the Madden Challenge Championship. It was a long road for everybody to get here between draft champions, salary cap, Madden Classic, Madden Bowl, live events, club series. It was just a long road for everybody to get here, and it's the final 32 for a $500,000 prize pool. And I have to tell you, EA steps up their game every single time. The announcers, the guys in the booth, these are Madden players. They are not broadcasters. So they're learning every single time. And honestly, it's just getting better and better and better. And one of the things that they did this time was they mic'd up the contestants. And to me, that's going to help put Madden over the top because it's going to make a lot of the broadcasting a lot of fun. The chirping that goes on between the players, some of the excitement that goes on, and the things that you hear them say. Obviously, they don't want a lot of cussing, but so many savage statements, not only by the players, but even now by the broadcasters. And it's really kind of adding into everything as just a really, really great event. And, you know, anytime you have controversy or something like that, that's the type of thing that can explode on Twitter. You know, post a video, somebody says something, and then it just kind of blows up. And truthfully, that's what Madden needs. So we're going to begin here with Skimbo versus Serious Mo, my favorite game of the weekend. These two are friends, but when it comes to playing Madden, when it comes to competition, you're no longer friends. Just like people say on the football field. Yeah, I love my guys, but once we get on the field, that's it. They're not friends, and people will fight. So it was a lot of fun this weekend. I'm going to play some clips here for you and probably laugh along yet again because these are absolute classics. Remember, Serious Mo and Skimbo are buddies off the field. Let's see what happens.
Final kicking's not as easy.
Mixing extra points is a great remedy to lose games, though.
So 2nd and 10. He will throw an absolute bomb.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Seriously.
And that was...
Mo feels disrespected, Scott. He didn't like Skimbo just chucking that into coverage. You see him clicked on stick work versus stick work. Skim gets his hands on it first, but in traffic and drops it.
Oh, the best part about that to me was the little raise of the eyebrows just before they did the cutscene of Skimbo being like, whoa, really? Because he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So that was the beginning of everything. The first quarter, Serious Mo and Skimbo, just an absolute classic. Let's move on to the next clip.
Point lead for Skimbo. Looking to add to it. And it's picked off.
Come on, baby.
Jalen Ramsey.
I promise you, he wants to give it away. I promise you, man. I should be down 13, man. The game is so crazy, man. I promise you.
So 1st and 10 at the...
Now, these are two guys that, to me, I had issues with over the last little while. I was going through some personal stuff, kind of, blew up on Mo, really for no reason. Skimbo, it's a little bit different, but hey, we forgive, we forget. It's all under the bridge. These two guys, this game is just absolute classic. Mo just chirping, saying that he knows Skimbo wants to give this game away. And, truthfully, Mo is the best player of the last, 5 years or so, ever since about Madden 12. I think he was a rookie in Madden 12, if I'm correct. And ever since then, he's been winning a ton of events. And Skimbo, he's been so close, but he's just never quite gotten there. And I think that's why Mo was like, I know he wants to give it away. He wants to give it away. So right now what they're doing is they're in groups. So they must get out of their group by having the best record. The top two of each group advance. So let's continue on.
How you get yourself back into it if you're the serious one?
I promise you, he
Yeah,
wants
high
to give
pointing
it away.
it to Randy Moss.
Didn't we tell you he was going to fight? Did I tell you the kid was going to fight?
So it was a 17-point game, and now it's 27 to 17.
Take a look at that again, RG. High pointing it to Randy Moss in the back of the end zone.
Don't get stopped here. I promise you,
Oh
lose the game.
my
Do not
gosh,
get stopped
there he
here.
goes. He's getting some momentum.
Do not get stopped
Mo
here.
is talking to
Do
him,
not
Scott.
get
It's
stopped
getting
here.
feisty up there.
Mo's talking to himself.
He is gonna fall.
This is
You are
frustrating
gonna
if you're
fall.
Skimbo
I
too,
promise you.
Scott. You got your
You are
opponent
gonna
up there
fall.
yelling at you.
17
telling
Look at
you
this,
you're
34 and 31 all of a
17
sudden.
points, and now
Take a look at this again, Archie. An absolute dot in the end zone. Ladarius Green has been huge for Mo.
Capping it, D. Jones right now.
Okay, so that's the end of the Skimbo and Serious Mo game. Absolute classic. Skimbo did end up hanging on for the win in that game, but both of them ended up advancing, so we're going to see them in the final 16. They were both my picks to advance, so just that game, though, was pure gold. And again, want to repeat that to me, that's what's really going to put Madden over the top as an esport. You need a little bit of controversy. You need stuff like that to really get yourself on the map. If it's everyone's just tame and boring and everyone's just being all polite and stuff like that, that's, like we saw in the past, everyone gets up on stage and they're like, oh yeah, he's a good guy and he's a good opponent. That's got to go. Working from the ground up, you need a little bit of that extra, to really put Madden on the map. So now we're getting into D. Jones and Young Kiv. Now, for those that might not know, last time they played, Young Kiv and D. Jones won the game. And Kiv refused to shake his hand. That was earlier in the year. And there was a lot of controversy regarding that. Now, Kiv's reason for that is not because that he thinks D. Jones sucks necessarily. It's just that his antics online and how he carries himself as a person, the things that he does, that's why he did not shake his hand. To be honest with you, if Madden was on the map, there might have been a Vegas line. Like, let's just say this was a big esport, like one of the other esports. I bet you there's a Vegas line on whether they shake hands or not. And hopefully that's the type of stuff that we get in the future. So 4th and 2, Kiv tells D. Jones, kick the field goal. Let's see what happens.
For going for it right now on 4th and 2. He wanted him to kick the field goal. Hands it on to Howard, and he stops him right there.
And Kivington calling him stupid, and he's not saying it in a nice manner either. Oh no, look at Kiv just shoot through the gap, hit stick, give me the ball back, and now the pressure's on D. Jones. Practices.
Wild. Just absolutely wild. Just right in your face. You're stupid! Oh my god, unbelievable. I don't really know D. Jones. He looks like a little bit of a tool, so whatever. I like Kiv. So to me, that's just funny. But it's early on in the game, and it's still nothing, and now Kiv's facing a 3rd and 6.
Against the best in the world, running nickel blitz against him, so he's going to be very prepared for it. The question is, has D. Jones practiced nickel blitz against elite players that know how to move the ball against it? And Kiv looking at him, talking. He's literally looking at him across the screen, AJ, and saying, dot, 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 dot. Or the women you...
Oh, that's the type of stuff that when you're mic'd up, if we can't hear that, it's far more boring. Now, the whole D. Jones thing, he said some stuff online. So, when I say he looks like a tool, I don't really care what a guy looks like. I just mean with the things he said and the things he's done, he's just always acting like a tool. So, D. Jones probably brought most of this on himself. I don't know him, so I'm just going by what I know and what I've seen. But, it wasn't just the players that were piling on D. Jones, and we're going to get into that in a second. So here we go again, 1st and 10, still a tie game.
Make the catch, a nice crispy dot. But there's a difference between saying dot, dot, dot after you make a good play and looking your opponent right in his eye and saying dot, 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 dot. Little disrespect there. And there he goes. Stupid. You see this? They don't like each other, hey. We're not putting it on. We're not making this stuff up. This is a real rivalry match we got going here.
Yo, RG, the announcer, is unbelievable. Now, if you don't know, RG was a competitive Madden player. He was in these guys' seats years ago. And there's clips of RG out there playing Madden and going nuts just like these guys. So he feels everything. He loves it. He's lived it. And to hear him react to all the trash talk, to me, it gives you goosebumps. It's just because he loves it so much, and that really adds to it. And let's continue on again. Still nothing.
I'm gonna spell the name out. D. Jones. Right here.
Now, here, okay, what happened in that game? I didn't end up showing more clips, but the score ended up being like 48-0. Okay, and now D. Jones is down again, 21-3 against Joke. So he scored 3 points and given up like 70. Okay, so it's not looking good for him. So as I said, it wasn't just Kiv. It wasn't just the players going in on D. Jones and his antics. S. Gibbs, known to be one of the nicest guys in the community, doesn't say bad things about anybody, takes the broadcast to a whole new level with the savagery. Check it out.
D. Jones.
I'm learning.
Yep. And then what we're going to get here, I can't even get over there. So S down there, okay? We're going to cross out his defense.
Yeah.
And cross out the offense, and it's J-Ness. Because we're not seeing anything. Down.
You've got to be kidding me. Gibbs, what are you doing, you savage? Cross out his offense, cross out his defense, and his Janus? Because we're not seeing anything. Oh my God, he was going in on D. Jones the whole time. Unbelievable. So that was that. That game and the Skimbo and Mo game was so much fun to watch. Day one was classic. Day one, literally because of the mic'd up, because of RG in the booth, because of Gibbs saying what he's saying. Farlow's made a couple bad jokes. We'll forgive him. But day one was a ton of fun. Now, we're on day two, and we're looking at Beast Mode Mac and Lights Out. Now, y'all know that I don't really like Lights Out because whatever. But, hey, doesn't matter. We're putting all that aside. Lights Out was an absolute savage in this tournament. He got screwed. We're going to see that in a little bit. But what happened was Beast Mode said Lights was garbage. In the middle of the game, he called him garbage. And now we're facing a 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And Lights needs a stop. He needs a stop badly. And he's down by 6.
Field for an open play, but it's what we said. You get down, you force the hand.
And you're right. There's Ray.
Yeah, Beast Mode? Cool. 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20. I know you're nervous. Can you hear me? I gotta do this sometimes, guys.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Gotta do it sometimes.
Not sure if he's referring to screaming with his voice or screaming through the A gap against Beast Mode.
Now, regardless of anything that I feel about Lights and the whole tips thing, whatever, he is a very reserved guy. He's known as just being a very friendly guy with everybody in the community and stuff like that. And to me, I really loved that. When he went at him like that and screamed, because he needs it. So he's got to get into his head. Sorry. He's got to get into his head. He's got to make him nervous because he needs the ball back and he needs to score. And the fact that he apologized to everybody after doing that, like I said, everything aside, I can be truthful. I can be very unbiased. I'm not a biased person at all. I just go by facts. And I loved that. I did. I love that from Lights. Basically him saying like, hey, I know I'm the nice guy in the community. I don't do this type of stuff, but sorry, sometimes I got to do it, because, hey, there's a lot of money on the line here. And if a guy's going to call me trash, hey, go ahead and call me trash. Now it's 2nd and 20.
Strafing, 2 minutes here.
Okay, now we're going to go into the game where Lights is up 28-17 against Strafing. Now, with the game on the line, because Strafing can still get into field goal range, kick field goal, onside, and go for a touchdown. 3rd and 10, game on the line. It's Madden 17, and we all know how much we love Madden 17. And this is what happens.
In the 4th quarter, looking for his receiver. He has Moss, and Lights Out. Can't believe it. Let's take a look at that again.
Now, in the first game that we didn't really show, well, against Beast Mode Mac, Lights did get screwed. Big time. He got screwed. He fumbled. Like, everything went against him. He absolutely got screwed in the first game. And even though he's up here by 11, did I say 10 before? He's up by 11. This should be a pick. Now, he's about 6 yards underneath the ball. So next year, maybe that's not supposed to be a pick. But the game plays the way the game is supposed to play, and animations are supposed to happen like that. So this year, this should be a pick. And this is one of those things where people start to believe that the game is fixed and predetermined. Because why on earth, when a guy is holding Y like that, why are you not jumping? This is the type of stuff that makes people think it's predetermined and parts of it are fixed. And I gotta say, if this was me, oh my God, I'm never gonna be on that stage. I'm too old for that. But if this was me in any game, I'm flipping out.
And that's that Jalen Smith linebacker campus edition, not able to make a play for Lights A. That was huge. That was the pick he needed.
Nice. Pro-size again.
I'm sure they have that technology.
Yeah.
It's the luckiest Madden player
Then we can
ever on top of
go
unicorn.
get in 9 holes.
So we're going to finish off the video here with a couple things that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. But to me, that was hilarious. Little Man is a guy that I'm cheering for. You know, way back in the day, I don't know Little Man like that, but way back in the day, his grandfather was the one that introduced him to Madden and started driving him to all the events. And Little Man, you know, he's not a big football fan, but he loves the game of Madden. And he's playing for his grandpa. And to me, I love that. And I'm cheering for Little Man. And he's a very, very emotional guy. He's kind of funny at the same time. So to hear what he said, and we're going to play it back, to me was a classic. Because he's talking about how he gets lucky and being the GOAT. Let's listen to it again.
Not able to make a play for Lights A. That was huge. That was the pick he needed.
Nice. Pro-size again.
I'm sure they have that technology.
Yeah.
It's the luckiest Madden player
Then we
ever
can
on top of
go
unicorn.
get in 9 holes.
Oh man, I love it. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. I'm going to leave you with something a little special to end it all after that statement right there. I'll see you guys with my next tip video soon.
Problem has angels in Madden. Like, for real. Real talk. This is beyond fluke stuff and other things. I'm going to take y'all on the journey, on a look back on some of the things that this man has done that proves that there's angels in the game for this man. This is what I'm providing you. I'm not providing you a big game James ebook where you need to go somewhere and you need to think, or you need to go somewhere and you get a YouTube video in HD and you need certain steps to set it up. Amen. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you something where you need to go into the lab with your buddies. Amen. I'm not giving you something where you need to say to yourself, will it work when I get there? Amen. I'm not giving you something where you need to ask your mama, can I borrow $15 to go to this tournament and I might win. This right here is a guarantee. Oh, you don't get your money back. What I'm giving you is something. All you need to do is sprinkle this right here. Yes, this is called Problems Holy Water. Amen. All you need to do is sprinkle a little bit of this on your head, and I guarantee when you went 4th and 16, only 4 seconds on the clock, and you're down by 5, you will get the touchdown. Amen. I don't say too much too long, but I guarantee that the God is here. Pass around the trays. Pass around the trays. Amen. What you asking? Well, Pastor, how much can I get this holy water for? Well, it's only gonna run you $29. I said $29.99. Amen. And if you purchase it now, you get another one for free. So that means not only you get one, but you can pass one over to your buddy. Y'all can get on separate brackets and meet in the championship. Amen.
Timeouts. He needs a stop here. Problem rolling right. Rodgers has a man wide open. It's Johnson. And Johnson cannot get both feet in.
Wow, Problem knows that was a huge play because that first down would have allowed him to dig way more into Scheming's timeouts and really take some time off of this clock. That was huge right there, not able to get it inbound.